I'm Matt Vanacoro here at Samson, and we're going to take a look at the Carbon 49 USB MIDI controller. It's a really great feeling, very affordable, awesome MIDI controller that you can use with your computer, with MIDI devices, and with even the iPad. And there's a built-in iPad stand, and it's powered by the iPad, which is one of the most amazing things about it. I know there's a couple other more expensive MIDI controllers that will work with the iPad, but very few are actually powered by the iPad. And this doesn't even use that much power. I plug it in, and I don't really notice a big difference in battery life when I'm using it. So it's one of the really great features of it. There's so many different programs that you can use with it as well. We'll take a look at GarageBand and Sample Tank and a few others today. So let's check it out. So we're going to take a look at how the Carbon 49 interacts with the iPad and GarageBand. And as you can see, all you need is the Apple Camera Connection Kit. It comes with a USB cable. We plug it into the connection kit, and there you go. I open up GarageBand, and using a physical, actual keyboard instead of having to tap the screen with my fingers. No special software to worry about, no drivers, and it's the same thing when you're using with the computer. There's no drivers or software that you need. You just plug it in and it just works. So I can get my piano sounds. If I want to use this strictly as like a live keyboard, if I need to just bring a quick keyboard with me to the gig and I don't want to cart out a lot of stuff, I can just throw my iPad in there, open up GarageBand, and I've got a great piano sound. I can tap the piano, and I've got this great touchscreen. I mean, if you think about it, it's really an amazing touchscreen for a synth. Bring up my clav sounds. Pitch wheel works. Everything works as expected. I've got some great transpose and octave buttons. So if I'm doing a gig and I need to quickly transpose up a half step, there we go, or I need to shift an octave. So seamlessly in the middle of a riff or anything, if I need to switch octaves, the button is right there. So even though it's a nice compact 49 key size, I do have all the notes of the keyboard available to me. So I've got my Carbon 49 hooked up to my iPad, and I'm just exploring some of the different apps that are available that work with the Carbon 49. Basically any app that uses MIDI in, I can use with my Carbon 49. And I can control so much more without putting my hands on the screen. So since the Carbon 49 automatically sends out the traditional MIDI values for this volume slider and for this data wheel, apps that are made to take advantage of that, like Sample Tank, you can control things on the iPad using the physical hardware encoders on the Carbon 49. So this volume slider, as you'll see it when I move it, it does change the volume of the current patch. And the pan too, if I want to pan a sound hard right or hard left, all works as well. Everything works as expected. The pitch wheel works as expected, and again you see it reacting on the screen. So again here I've got sort of GarageBand made to record, but for live performance, if I want a second keyboard and I want to just bring my Carbon 49, if I'm playing a musical, if I'm playing a show, and I need to quick touchscreen access to some great sounds, I can just tap it and open it up. So the Carbon 49, not only a great MIDI controller at a really affordable price, but it also comes bundled with Complete Elements, which is everything you need to get up and running right away. Complete Elements is an amazing sound set of every kind of instrument you can imagine. You bundle the two together and you've got a really amazing live performance instrument. Whether you want it to be extremely portable with your iPad, whether you want it to be extremely robust by bringing along a laptop computer, or whether you want it to be at home in your home studio. It's really an amazing piece of gear that you can just plug in and it works. You don't need to install any drivers, you don't need to configure anything. Everything sort of works as expected right out of the box. It's an incredibly simple piece of equipment to use, and it's really enjoyable to play.